everybody, it is John here, and it is Friday evening. So I filmed the first video for my healthy kitchen, posted it, and I thank you all for the wonderful comments and things on that video. So seeing as this week is going to be so crazy busy for me, I thought I would film the second video now. Now I want to give a shout out to a Facebook friend, Tammy, who I put a comment forward to all my Facebook friends to let me know of any topics you'd like me to discuss. And for the third video, I'm going to be doing a video for Tammy. I am in the process of doing research and taste testing for recipes for infused, healthy, flavored waters. So I'm going to be doing that for my third video, so look forward to doing that for everybody. So I hope you like it. For the second video, because of my busy schedule, I thought I would do it tonight. I wanted to talk about something that I'm truly passionate about in terms of health and food, and that is fiber! Woo! That's right. You get fiber. You get fiber. You all get fiber. I know. So fiber is actually the indigestible parts or portions of foods that derive from plants. There are essentially two types of fiber that we can get in our diet. The first one is called soluble fiber. Now this actually dissolves in water to form a gel-like substance. And then there's insoluble fiber. This doesn't dissolve in water, but insoluble fiber does its own thing. And this is why it doesn't dissolve in fiber, right? So chemically, dietary fiber, it has non-starch polysaccharides, like cellulose, and then it has other plant components that you'll find like resistant starch, inulin, pectins, and oligosaccharides. So if you see things like that on the nutrition label under ingredients, like, oligosaccharides, then you know you getting fiber. So if you find things at the store like beans, I know snow peas are really good for this, lentils, oats, those are all great sources of both types of fiber. Beans, lentils, oats especially, they have both soluble and insoluble fiber. So those are great things to look for when you look for fiber. Now, the standard North American, I'm going to say North American because Canada, we just as basic as the States. The standard American or North American diet, people usually get 12 to 18 grams of fiber per day. And that's not enough. The standard North American female, up to age 50, requires at least 25 grams. And for a man, it can be anywhere from 35 to 38 grams of fiber per day minimum. Woo, honey, we need a lot more fiber. So what does fiber actually do? Well, the soluble fiber helps to provide a feeling of fullness, which can help reduce appetite. It can delay the absorption of glucose in the body, which is awesome because it helps to lower your blood sugar levels if you're diabetic, or if you're not diabetic, helps prevent you from getting diabetes. It also helps to reduce or lower the total cholesterol and the LDL, the low density lipoprotein, which is your bad cholesterol. It's a good thing, thus helping to prevent cardiovascular disease. We love that. Now, it also helps to regulate blood sugar levels. Now, insoluble fiber can also do that as well to help regulate blood sugar levels on a certain amount. But it's mostly famous for keeping you regular, honey. That's right, you be flowing and glowing. So, ultimately, it helps with constipation. So, what are great sources of fiber for you to try? Well, you can actually choose bananas or berries if you want fruit. Citrus fruits and apples also have sources of fibers. Or what you can do, if you're lazy like I am for the most part, you can find it in other types of foods where it's enriched. So I use these products called Extend Bars for diabetics. They're a great thing for us to have half an hour or so before bedtime because it helps to regulate glucose levels for up to 9 hours. Why? Because the predominant amount of the bar is oligosaccharides, polysaccharides, and resistant starch and inulin. Let's be real. Plus it has protein. And protein as well can also help alongside fiber to help regulate glucose levels. So, hey, you learned something new. This is actually a cool product we like to call quinoa. Quinoa per half a cup has about 170 calories and 4 grams of fiber. Nothing wrong with that. Plus 5 grams of protein. Hence why quinoa is a great whole grain. Now, another thing I like to use, and I'm not sure if you've heard of this, it's a product called NutriCleanse. Now, this is a type of, it almost looks like flowers or tea leaves or something, and you can actually mix it into smoothies in a blender. You can mix it with juice or water. You can put it on cereal. You can put it in oatmeal. You can put it with yogurt, all kinds of different ways. For 30 grams, which is about 1 scoop, you get 14 grams of fiber and 4 grams of protein. And it's got a great source of healthy fat because it's essentially flax seeds, psyllium husks, dandelion root powder, burdock root powder, and fenugreek seed powder, which is really cool. And it's all natural ingredients. It's high fiber. It helps with weight loss. It's a huge, great source of omega-3 fatty acids. So if you are lacking the healthy fats, you can get it here. And, of course, optimum regularity because it's insoluble and soluble fiber. So I love that. Now, another source, and this is probably my favorite source that I've discovered in the last year, lentils! Woo! Green lentils, red lentils, yellow lentils, any kind of lentils, they are so awesome. The average source of lentils has about 13 to 15 grams of fiber. It's also got 15 to 20 grams of protein. 2 for 1. Who doesn't love to make money and save? 2 for 1. So yeah, it's super awesome. Peas as well and beans are amazing. Yes, they're the magical fruit, blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, they are the magical fruit because the more you eat, the better you feel. So eat your beans with every meal. Doot, doot. And, of course, if you love bread come on, what average person doesn't love bread? If you hate bread, you is basic. You is ratchet and you need to get a life. Okay? So, there's a difference between the right type of bread, aka whole grain bread or sprouted grain bread, or basic bread, which is bad for you, like white bread or brown bread. Even a lot of rye breads and multigrain breads don't have the fiber content, the vitamins and minerals and nutrients you need, so steer clear. Best thing to do, check this little thing called the nutrition profile. Look at the fiber. Look at the carbs. Count. This has 5 grams of fiber per slice. Not per serving, per slice. Because sometimes the serving size could be 2 slices. And if it's 4 grams for 2 slices or 5 grams for 2 slices, you're actually only getting 2 to 2.5 per slice. You need at least 4 grams of fiber per slice for it to count. This has only 110 calories per slice. The Silver Hills Company, which is based out of Abbotsford, BC, makes great products. There's even gluten-free breads like the Omega Flax and the Chia. Check them out. As long as it has 4 grams of fiber or more, you're on the right track. Bread, a great option. Steer clear of your white carbs and your processed baked goods. You won't find a lot of fiber in those. You'll just find a lot of processed sugar and saturated fat. Wrong again. So I hope you got informed a bit more about fiber today and you got to learn a bit of information. I want to show you about this cool guide that I found. I'm not being paid to promote any of these products. I just love them. I've had this about 1.5 years. I got it at Save On just because it looked kind of cool. And I've actually been reading through it a lot more detail lately and I love it. It's Dr. Richter's Fresh Produce Guide and it has a full slew of pictures and information on all types of fruits and vegetables, leafy greens, beans, mushrooms, lettuces, cucumbers, cabbages, peas and beans, different types of fruits, etc., etc. Great thing is you see the pictures, you see descriptions and nutrition information, and on this side is the full nutrition profile for every item. So you can see the calorie breakdown, the carbs, the proteins, the fibers, the starches, blah, 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 blah. And at the back, it's got about 10 pages of delicious recipes and things using these ingredients to help increase your fruit and veggie amount you get in a day. So definitely check that out. I got it at Save On Foods. So I'm pretty sure you can get it at other grocery stores. This was actually in the produce area. So definitely go take a look at that. And hopefully you have found some great new ways to get fiber into your diet. Definitely go check out the Quest bars if you haven't. They're real delicious. They're about 160 to 210 calories per bar, but you're getting 20 grams of protein and about 15 grams of fiber. Can't go wrong with that. And if you're looking for other opportunities like wraps, definitely check out the Flat Out Flatbreads or the La Tortilla Factory Smart and Delicious. Those wraps are incredible. The Choices sells them and a couple other stores as well. Some Save-Ons have it, but you have to look really hard to find it. And Low Carb Grocery in Burnaby or Markham, Ontario has it. And they will actually ship to your house as well, so definitely check that out. Those La Tortilla Factory wraps are really low carb, but they are 7 grams of protein and 12 grams of fiber and only 130 calories. Girl, it's like taco night every night. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next week with my video on infused fibers. I hope you were more educated today, and I want to see you getting more fiber in your diet every day. Stay regular, stay active, and stay sexy. Have a good night. Bye-bye.